What's up, guys, and welcome to yet another installment of For the Greater
Waagh! This one we're doing. What was that?
I don't know. Slanesh has possessed me.
Gross. Or sexy. Ooh.
Ooh.
Thumbs up for seeing this guy naked.
Is there a thumbs halfway?
No, there's a thumbs down. No, there's not. That's Facebook. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I think we do. Yeah, we do have thumbs down.
Do we really?
Yeah,
oh, we do
YouTube.
have a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Don't thumbs down this video, please, guys. Let's get started on the question and answer. You guys left questions. We're going to answer them because we are inspired by you guys. You guys are our chaotic gods. So let's start with the first one.
Each Tundra 12. The Black Crusades do and video on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Bermule, you convinced me to like on videos. Yeah, it's really beneficial to you and pretty much everybody else.
Yeah. Juwan Adejuwan.
Oh.
Elaborate better. Thank you. Season 1 and 2, The Primarch and the Crusade. Movie 1, first 3 books of the Horus Heresy. Seasons 3 and 4. Movie 2. Seasons 5 and 6. Movie 3. Seasons 7 and 8.
What?
He's talking about if they made like Warhammer into a movie or a show kind of thing.
Yeah, why not? PC Veteran 117. Do you think the 40k end times will arrive this year? That's a good question. No?
I don't.
Well, I don't know, because they're putting out stuff like really quick. Like, I feel like yesterday we learned about the Grey Knights box set. Now we learned that the Orcs and Space Marines are getting flyers. Age of Sigmar is getting point values.
Mm-hmm.
So they're throwing stuff out quick.
They're doing things.
Christmas would be a really good time, or the Christmas season will be a really good time to forward
The story.
The story. If they do, who knows?
Jacob Down. Could you make a video series on the wars for Armageddon? He did a quick read on the wiki, and it's pretty interesting.
It's hella interesting. You could actually watch the video that we just posted a couple days ago about Be'lakor.
Yeah.
Because Be'lakor was the first war. And then check out the God School Thraka videos. Those have 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
2 and 3 of the war in Armageddon. And of course, we're going to do some more. Also, Commissar Yarrick, he's in there. So like, those are already videos that are out, so check those out.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander Vicious.
All traitor legions suck ass.
They do. I honestly don't really like.
Yeah, besides, well, I prefer post-heresy.
I think like if somebody twists my arm and if somebody asks a question to choose a traitor legion, of course I'm going to choose because I'm being asked, but I would prefer a loyalist rather than a traitor.
Yep. Nedev Banks.
Do you think you will start a gaming channel or release gaming videos on this channel? That's a good question. What do you think?
Well,
we haven't talked about this.
Yeah, we have a few videos here and there, but that's not the main focus. So,
But in the future, would we split the channel up and have like a gaming channel, or would we just put videos up here?
I don't know.
Because I kind of really want to do a gaming videos. It's going to ease up on me having to edit and put out videos that quickly. And then at the same time, Total War looks really interesting. And
you could do like Dawn of War and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it all depends on our equipment. Because I'm pretty sure in order to record ourselves playing, it takes a lot of...
You need like a capture card,
all that
mic and all that.
But if anything, it'll probably end up staying here for the time being. No separate channel. Saminus Sativa Terra.
Sweet deal. Thanks for answering the question. Look forward to the video.
Yeah.
Glenn Johnson.
Which of the Tyranid monstrous creatures are your favorites? You go first.
The Trigon and the Moloch. I just like the look of their like snake-like bodies, and the Moloch popping up and eating things is pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. The Moloch is my favorite. Would a Carnifex be considered a monstrous creature? No, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
They're heavy support.
I like the Daka. What is it?
Dakafex.
Dakafex. They look really cool. Painting them was really fun. I think it's more fun painting a Carnifex than it is a Trigon. but that's my opinion. And then he has I'm gonna add some to my horde of nids, but can't decide. Help this poor hive tyrant. Daka Fexes.
In terms of gameplay wise though, do the Turvagon because they could spawn Gaunts and you're gonna need the bodies.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Rodney Stillwell. Who won the game?
What game?
Game of Thrones.
Oh. I don't remember what game we're talking about.
I don't know either.
Sorry.
Be more elaborate next time.
Odds are it's me though. If we're playing a 40k game, I won because I've always won a 40k.
That's because you're usually the underdog, and we kind of forget about.
Yeah, they forget about the orcs, and the orcs come back and they smash things. Andrus Peterson, misspelled titles. No.
Your name is just too such a mouthful. Biggest Dickus. Hi, remember me? Who can forget? I'm the Eastern European guy. You butchered another Hungarian name, Gurgly Farkas. The LY letter in Hungarian is pronounced like the last sound of sky and first of yogurt.
Yeah.
And Farkas translates to wolf and is a surname since we have it the other way around. Surname first. Love the show and thanks for caring about the viewers.
Cool, so let's see if we get this right. We're probably not going to. Because it's a surname, it goes first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Farkas, which means wolf, and Gurgle?
Gursky? Because he said it's like the sound of ski. Right?
Yeah, but it would be Gurgiski? Gurgiski? Probably not saying it right. Juwanda the Juwan. You said it really well, but yeah. Long question, but good. What the fuck? It's because I pressed the button and it took me somewhere else. With CGI now very good, I think it's time for GW to put a Warhammer 40k universe into either a movie or a series like Game of Thrones or a combination of both. Yes. Even though the Grimdark would be hard to pull off as a TV show, I think. And again, Game of Thrones is pretty dark too.
Yeah.
But they mix sex into it. Who knows? Okay. If it were me, I will make a combination of both. Something like Season 1, the story of the Primarchs, each individual story of their upbringing, and maybe Crusade. Movie 1 will be the first 3 books of Horus Heresy. What are your thoughts and ideas?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I think it would be better as a trilogy, in a movie trilogy,
like Lord of the Rings, kind of.
Yeah, because the reason that Game of Thrones is you're able to pull off Game of Thrones is because it's set in fantasy. So I think in terms of special effects, it's easier to pull off something like getting stabbed than it is getting shot with a plasma gun. So I think it would be better to do a trilogy of movies. How that would be set up, I don't know. I need more time to think. What about you?
Just off the top of my head, I was thinking, like, if you do movies, the first movie would have to introduce a lot of characters, and that's really hard to do. So it would kind of have to be like you have to have like a standalone movie for like a small group, because there's a bunch of Primarchs, and you're adding the Emperor plus all these other planets and whatnot. That's a lot to fit into one movie.
And you got to get the viewer's attention too. Mm-hmm. So what I would think is, if I was like a director or whatever, I wouldn't even try to tackle something as big as getting all the Primarchs in there. What I would do is maybe do what Star Wars did and talk about the future events before the past. So go into like a Space Marine captain's life and follow him. Or what would be really interesting is just to bring a connection to the main character, do an Imperial Guardsman who has thought that, you know, Space Marines weren't real, like they were just myth and legend, and they're being attacked by hopefully orcs, because orcs are cool, and then the Space Marines arrive, and then like that would be cool.
That would be cool. And then he finds out he's a psyker, and then he gets joined into the Inquisition, and then the universe expands from there.
And it'll be a kid too, because it has to be a teen kid.
Yeah.
Oh, and like that would fit perfectly, because most Imperial, like most planets that are set to just build soldiers or to send soldiers, they're usually young. They start them young, so yeah. Rodney Stillwell. P.S. Love Game of Thrones. 2. Kalisa. The previous episode, spoiler alert, was pretty cool. The Melisandre turning into a, what was she?
Like a
200-year-old woman?
At least.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I thought there was going to be a bigger, like, reveal or something. But yeah, who's your favorite Game of Thrones character?
Man, right now it's probably Jorah.
Jorah?
Yeah, the guy that got the, he's searching for...
He got the stone thing right here? Yeah. I like the Onion Knight. I forget his real name. He's the one that doesn't have these fingers. That and Jon Snow. Because you know nothing, Jon Snow. What's the next question?
Alexander Vicious. What the fuck is Waagh?
And then somebody puts a little wiki link showing that you spell it with 3 A's. I'm gonna keep spelling it with 2 A's just because. Babayan 414. Would you join the Adeptus Mechanicus if given the chance? If that was my only chance, yeah, of course.
I would not, because you basically become a robot little by little.
It's awesome though. You live forever.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
unless you die.
But then you're being like controlled by the higher ups.
Well, I'll become a higher up. Magic. Sint and Pete.
If Tyranids can evolve their warriors to any situation, could things like flying carnifexes and tunneling hive tyrants exist? Never saw anything about it in the Codex. Also, please do 40 facts on Colonel Ironhand's Strachan.
We will do that, and yes, to the other question, right?
Yeah, I think so. They just haven't talked about it. But they do say that they do evolve to meet their foes.
Yep. Matt Castro, what kind of food do you think all the races in 40k would make if they all had cooking contests? So the orcs would make Orkoid pies, and if you've seen the Orc Facts video, you know that an Orkoid pie is basically like a sandwich made out of completely an orc, because an orc is half fungus, half just regular human, so you can get your meat, you can get your yeast, you can get your lettuce, your tomato, all from one single orc, because he is everything. So that's what the orc would do. So he's kind of like a cannibal.
Yeah.
Tau, what would Tau do? Fish?
Fish, yeah.
Humans would do, I don't know, meatloaf. Emperor's meatloaf. And Tyranids.
Shish kebabs.
Shish kebabs? Yeah.
Or what are those things they have? They have like a honey chocolate dipped crickets and whatnot.
What?
Huh?
Like Malaysians?
Yeah, like all those fried weird
bugs and whatnot.
Frog legs.
What about Eldar? It'd have to be something elegant. Ooh, little fish sandwich. No, little
caviar.
Caviar. There you go. That's good. I was gonna say little finger food. So like little.
Like Vienna sausage.
Yeah, all that shit. And then Dark Eldar would be like, you know when you go to Spencer's and you buy the lollipops that are shaped like a dick. That's what they would bring to the potluck.
Mm-hmm. Who are we missing? Chaos.
Chaos would bring poison. Mm-hmm. That would be the punch. It would be a punch, and if they're feeling nice, it has a bunch of whiskey. If they're not feeling nice, it has poison. So yeah.
Necrons would bring like what? Nuts and bolts.
Necrons, yeah, nuts and bolts. Or they'll bring like the really nasty hard candy with the raisins inside because they're old. Mm-hmm. So back in my day, this is what the kids ate.
That's right.
Kids don't eat. All right, next question.
Noah Campbell. Who are more shady, the Ethereals? Ethereals. Which one is it? Ethereals? Ethereals?
I thought it was Ethereals. Ethereals? Ethereals. Ethereals. I think it's Ethereals. I don't know.
Or the Inquisition. On one hand, you have the possible mind control and sterilization, but on the other hand, you have the Inquisition.
Yeah, if you just have to say the Inquisition, you don't even have to explain what bad things they do, then it's them.
Yeah, I'd say Inquisition.
Yeah. John Michael Durham. P.S. If it is easier to call me by my nickname, Casper, that would work too. We'll start doing that, Casper. Doom Eagles would be a great chapter to do 40 facts on. There's a lot of lore there. There is.
We'll
check it out.
Luke Kelly, could you do a video on the White Scar's first founding chapter, please? Yes.
Rodney Stillwell, you guys get better and better. Thank you so much. We really are trying hard. I'm in veteran hospital, getting put back together like an orc.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna end up with a power claw and a
Bionic eye.
Bionic eye.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't get a metal plate, because then you're gonna have visions of the prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Put back together from the war, and at times I get really depressed. And your videos and some others too help me through the day. Thank you so much. You're welcome, man. Hopefully you get better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your service, and hopefully you become the prophet of Waagh.
Give Gaskell a run for his money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LTLM.
Should we have space dinosaurs? They do exist. There is a craft world of Eldar that actually ride dinosaurs to battle. You'll see it. I'll talk about it. It's crazy.
That's pretty cool. Renz29. Make a video about the second founding. Yes, we will.
Lord Friencier. Okay, here's 2 questions. If Horus never fell to chaos, but still did the Civil War, what do you think might happen?
You want us to answer that?
Yeah, we'll answer that first before getting to your other one.
So this is what I think would happen. So Horus would have still rebelled, because you said, okay, he still rebels, but he's not chaos.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have been able to bring Fulgrim, Perturabo, or what's the other one? Lorgar.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have had their support. He probably would have had the support of Angron, but that's it, because Angron's a crazy nutcase.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lorgar, their civil war would have been crushed.
Yeah, they would have been annihilated.
Yeah, because Magnus the Red would still be on the Emperor's side. And
well, okay, this is a little bit of spoilery stuff because we haven't talked about it yet, but like, he did warn the Emperor of his betrayal.
But I think he did that because he saw that chaos was tempting him.
So you're saying if he wasn't infected by chaos, he wouldn't need...
Yeah, he would have just been like, well, let's take care of these guys, or let somebody else take care of them. But he would have been squashed, and then Lorgar would have used either Fulgrim or... Not Perturabo. Angron to become the next Horus.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
And then it would have happened, inevitably.
Mm-hmm. But easily, his rebellion would have been squashed.
Yeah, the Emperor would not be on the Golden Throne.
He'd be up and running. And then, second question. If you can have any weapon from the 40k that is used by regular humans, what would it be?
I would have a Bale Eye, like Commissar Yarrick.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Because I can shoot lasers out of my eyeball.
I just do regular power sword.
That's cool. You can't really hide that. That'd be really big.
And then he's got a little bit more at the end. 4 ideas on videos. How about the first appearance of the Tyranids, or more famous Imperial Guard regiments? We do got to do more Imperial Guard because I don't think we have very much.
We don't have any, I don't think.
Well, Yarrick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yarrick. Yep.
But
so
yeah,
we will.
They're coming.
Respite Dennis, whose souls get devoured by... hold on. Whose souls get devoured by their emperor? Is it just anyone that dies as a follower of the emperor, or is it only traitors and heretics? The emperor consumes the souls of those that the Inquisition sacrifices to him, like psychers.
Yeah.
And I don't think he absorbs anybody else because the Emperor protects them in the warp. But that's kind of shady. I don't really know how the warp works. But as far as sacrificing, as far as absorbing, it's just those that get sacrificed to him.
Yeah. Cream 127 says, any chance for 40 facts on Abaddon? You bet your booty he is gonna be on facts. Facts on facts on facts.
So now, Casper, that's his name, for an audio drama masterpiece, check out the Transient Rebellion. Twists and turns with the Tau. Space Marine, what?
Huh?
Okay, Space Marines chapters, the Doom Eagles and Sisters of Battles, that's not all. But thanks for your audio comments. Looking forward to the next video. Peace!
Peace.
LTLM.
You missed Kaka Boy 300 gamer. Could you guys make a video on the 1,000 Suns? Because that would be awesome. And keep up the great work. You guys are awesome.
Will do. LTLM, should I get 100 pounds worth of Tyranids? What?
You're talking about money, not
okay, yeah.
pounds.
So $100 worth of, okay, it's pounds, whatever. Or the Imperial Knight Renegade pack for 120. I'm mostly a Tyranid collector, but the Knights look brilliantly awesome. I'm stuck. Help. Knights, all the way.
You basically get a free Knight. It is a really great deal.
Not to mention the Tyranids, they're bound to get new models soon because their codex is old. So just hold off on that. Definitely get the Knights.
Mm-hmm. Joshua Gillane, Karn the Betrayer, is coming.
Yeah. Acoustic Silk.
Acoustic.
This is awesome. Thank you.
Gareth Basobas. Hey, thanks for answering my questions. 40 facts on Death Corps? Yes.
Randy Wright, No War. Do you think that Magnus the Red and the 1,000 Suns get screwed over by the Emperor? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did go pretty hard on him for doing what he did. We'll go into detail pretty soon. Adam Husari. If 40k was a musical, who would be the characters? What would you call such a musical and why? He would call it Nurgle's Rot.
I don't know too much about musicals. Is the West Side Story?
Yeah,
is that a musical?
That's a musical. Grease is a musical.
Like Glee.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
But I would definitely want like the Emperor to be played by Hugh Jackman. just cause.
Just cause you want to see him die.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't he die?
Well, he'd be on that throne.
I don't know too much about musicals to answer this fully, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Hugh Jackman all the way.
John Travolta would be Horus.
Yeah. Dragon Punch 903. Are the Dark Eldar chaotically controlled? If so, what Chaos God do they follow? They are not. The Dark Eldar do not believe... Or, the Dark Eldar are running away from Slaanesh. They don't worship any Chaos God. They probably don't even worship their own deities. But there still is, like... What are they called? The Harlequins, when they go around doing their little dance and stuff, they still do it to the Dark Eldar. So, they are a part of the Dark Eldar that's still, like, long for those days.
Mm-hmm. And once again, ending our comments, Ta24U. You know what they say, you save the best for last.
Yep.
Thanks for the kind words about my channel. Very welcome. Do you think, may have been asked before, it would be good for the 40k universe to really start progressing the storyline a bit? Like in the recent Kanyan and Matka, you had 2 character deaths, and the re-emerging of the 13th Company. I'd love to see the death of the Emperor. He could be reborn as a 5th god.
Nah.
Also, he could be bringing some Primarchs into the 40k universe, possibly Chaos Gods as well.
Just a stretch, maybe. LOL. Would it be beneficial? Yes.
I think so.
If they do it right. They should never bring back the Emperor. I think they need to do more with other races, though. They need to include them a little bit more.
Bring in some new races, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's our day. Thank you so much for sending those comments our way. Please comment down below if you guys have any more questions for next week. Mm-hmm. And thank you guys so much for being subscribers.
I am the Sound Alchemist,
Gershwan,
and we are out of here.